Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carolina and today I'm gonna show you how to make this beautiful dress using my sewing pattern called Athena. Starting with the tutorial, we'll begin with the straps. Fold the strap piece in half and sew it together with seam allowance 1 centimeter. As my fabric is quite thin, I'm going to use a loop turner to turn the straps inside out. I won't trim the seam allowance since the fabric is very lightweight. Now we are going to attach the straps to the back panels. Place the straps at the notches and pin them in place. Then place the facing panel on top, right side together, so the straps are sandwiched in between. Sew everything together along the back seam with a 1 centimeter seam allowance. This dress is originally designed with a deep V-neck at the front and at the back. At the beginning of this video you can see the blue version I made, where I slightly modified the neckline to make the V-neck less deep. I also wrote a blog post explaining exactly how to make this adjustment. I'll leave a link in the corner of this video if you'd like to adapt it as well. Once sewn, overlock the seam allowance and finish the edges of the facing. Press the seam open, then fold everything out neatly. Moving on to the front panels, take the two front pieces. For this project, I'm using the same fabric for both the main and the lining. Place them right side together and sew along the front neckline. Repeat the same steps on the second piece using a 1 centimeter seam allowance. Then overlock the seam allowance, press the seams open, and then again on the fold. Now open both the front and back panels and sew them together at the shoulder seams. The front facing may be slightly longer than the back, and that's completely normal. Sew it together and then overlock the edge. Next, open the seam and top stitch on the lining side, as close to the seam as possible. This helps prevent the lining from rolling out. Repeat on both sides, then press everything neatly. And this is how your front panel should look like at this stage. Now take the lining of the front panel and place it against the back. Pin along one side, then the other. Wrap the main fabric over to the other side, so the side seam is sandwiched inside, and then sew them together with 1 centimeter seam allowance. Because I'm using a very thin fraying fabric, I'm overlooking the seam allowance at every step. This is just a personal preference to make sure that everything stays neat over time. Once done, turn everything right side out. Your front and back pieces are now joined. You should have 2 of these, and you can loosely tie the back straps together to keep track of the front and back. Moving on to the sleeves, fold each sleeve in half and sew along the inner seam with 1 centimeter seam allowance. Then overlock the raw edges. For the cuffs, we are creating elasticated hems. Fold the edge of the sleeve twice by 1/2 centimeter, then stitch close to the edge, leaving a small gap. Insert the elastic using a safety pin, then secure the ends together. Push the elastic inside and close the opening with a top stitch. At the top of the sleeve, mark a small section at the shoulder, using the longest stitch length on your machine, sew a gathering stitch and gently pull to create a slight gathers. This will help the sleeve to fit into the armhole. Now insert the sleeves into the armhole. Start by matching the side seam of the sleeve with the side seam of the bodice, then pin the rest evenly. Sew with 1 cm, seam allowance and overlock the edges. Moving on to the skirt, pin the 2 skirt panels together along the sides. Start from the top, then the bottom, and distribute the fabric evenly in between. Sew them together with 1 cm seam allowance and overlock the edges, and then repeat the same steps for the lining. To finish the hem, fold the edge twice by ½ cm and top stitch. Repeat for both the main skirt and the lining. Now we are going to join the skirt and the bodice. Start by matching the side seams of the top and skirt, then pin them there. Continue pinning up the front about 1 cm away from the edge. Repeat on the other side, then pin the rest of the bodice evenly on the waist. Sew everything together with a 1 cm seam allowance. Next, we'll attach the lining. Put the dress inside of the lining and pin the waist together. Start by matching all of the seams starting from the side seam, and then continue to pin the rest of the waist and sew it all together on the other side to follow the previous stitch line. And then as the last step, I'm just going to sew the elastic to the seam allowance of the dress. Turn everything right side out and your dress is finished. Thank you so much for watching this video. As I mentioned earlier, I modified the neckline to make it less steep. If you'd like to see exactly how I did it, I've left a link at the top so you can follow the tutorial and recreate the same version. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!